Good day everyone, I am Alea J. Sicilian from VED3A. Today, I will share with you the articles that I work on. First, entitled Considering Different Perspective in Children's Literature, an inquiry approach that promotes civic learning. The strategies that is mentioned in the article is the social justice read aloud time. The children engage and learn about empathy, perspective, and the beauty of differences. And Read Aloud has pedagogical framework. First, critical literacy, and its tenet is about include interrupting the status quo, interrogating multiple perspectives, and so on. Civic learning often adopt literacy curricula. The teacher limits choice of book that might be used in the classroom, such as mandated curricula and limited social studies interaction. Lastly, our inquiry design model blueprint. View an event from different perspectives helps students critically reflect on what people do and why they might do it. To prepare students to engage in an inquiry in which this discussion multiple perspective, the staging exercise has teachers draw on students' existing knowledge. For them to be able to understand how the inquiry content applies to the real world, students review rules posted on a classroom or a school lunchroom that deals with listening to one another as we talk. And these are the similar articles or studies conducted here in our country. First, teaching critical literacy using multimodal text to college students in the Philippines. And there are more articles. And the next article that I work on is entitled Far Beyond Show and Tell, Strategies for Interrogation of Desktop Documentary Making into History Classroom. And the strategy that is mentioned in the article is about desktop documentaries. Desktop documentaries can better position students to comprehend history as a construction shaped through historical practices. In a process of introducing documentary making, teachers also can discuss with students the special qualities of history generated through combination of images and sound. They can, for example, show students what the legendary film director Sergei Einstein termed the art of juxtaposition. And one strategy a teacher can use is to have a set-aside unit during which students develop their own documentaries at the same time. This approach allows students to take ownership of a specific topic or subtopic that has been previously studied and tell his or her own story about it. Another approach is to documentary integration is having the entire class procedure produce a single documentary. This approach gives opportunities for cooperation and share a sense of accomplishment in a common goal. There are several articles or studies conducted here in our country as well. For example, film pedagogy in the history classroom, desktop documentary making skills for history teachers and students, and there are also other studies. And lastly, this is my references, and you can visit it for more information. And if you have clarifications and questions, just DM me with the following account. And that would be all. Thank you and stay safe.